Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between the forest and the hills, there lived a sweet young girl who was loved by all who knew her. But she was especially dear to her grandmother, who made her a beautiful red dress. One sunny morning, her mother packed a basket with fresh bread, sweet butter, and a jar of wild berry jam. "Take this to your grandmother," her mother said. "She's feeling unwell. Stay on the path and don't talk to strangers." Little Red Riding Hood nodded eagerly, slung the basket over her arm, and set off into the woods, humming a cheerful tune. But as she walked deeper into the forest, the birds grew quieter, and shadows danced beneath the trees. Suddenly, from behind a tree, stepped a sly, gray wolf. "Good morning, little girl," the wolf said smoothly. "Where are you headed on such a fine day?" "To my grandmother's house," she replied. "She's sick, and I'm bringing her some treats." The cunning wolf smiled. "What a kind girl you are. And where might your grandmother live?" "In the little cottage beneath the 3 big oak trees," she said, pointing. The wolf tipped his head and said, "How lovely. Well, do enjoy your walk." But as Red Riding Hood picked wildflowers, the wolf took a shortcut through the forest and reached the grandmother's cottage first, before Red could even see the chimney smoke. "Grandma, it's me, Red." But Grandma was no fool. She peered through the window and saw that long snout and bushy tail. Her eyes widened. Without a second thought, Grandma bolted to the wardrobe, jumped inside, and locked the door from the inside with a hairpin. The wolf entered the cottage, shrugged and tossed on Grandma's nightgown. The wolf put her glasses on his nose and slipped under the covers just in time. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived, she sensed something was off. "Grandmother," she said, stepping closer to the bed, "what big eyes you have." "All the better to see you with, my dear," the wolf growled. "And what big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with, my dear." "And what big teeth you have." "All the better to eat you with," the wolf roared, leaping from the bed. But just then, a woodcutter who had been nearby heard the noise and rushed in. With a mighty swing of his axe, he scared the wolf away and rescued both the grandmother and Red Riding Hood. From that day on, Red Riding Hood never strayed from the path again, and they all lived happily ever after.